All about the hype train again.
Your turn, Yugi boy.
What is up, guys? This is Linthio coming at you with a discussion today about Solemn Scolding, and basically it's now rise to fame and it's £20 card price and just its general use. Now, I did a discussion when it was first announced, when we thought it was called Solemn Advice, I think it was. And I said basically in the video that I didn't think it was very good. I thought as a general usage card, it wasn't very good because obviously decks need back row, some of them, unless it's an OTK deck or something like that. Now with Necros, everyone and their mother is now putting it in Necros because it was on a stream, I think, it was one of the ARGs or the YCSs, one or the other, and someone was running it in the deck. And now everyone has hyped the price, everyone's going mental over it, everyone wants them, and basically I don't think it's a good idea that people are doing this. Now, Solemn Advice in Necros works. It's not the greatest thing that you could possibly put in there, but it works because Necros don't really set anything unless they are a special sideboard card, or it might be a bluff, because depending on what you're running, it might be a set MST or anything like that. The main reason why it works in the deck is because Valkyrus is a thing. Valkyrus allows you to stop any form of battle and protect yourself from anything that your opponent's trying to do on the attacking front. But the reason why it works in Necros is simply, as I said, because of Valkyrus. Now, if we look at other decks that say Heretics that you want to run Solemn Scolding in, unless you are actually running something like a Battle Fader, then it's not really going to work because 3,000 life points is a lot of life. And if you activate it when you're on full K and you are now left with 5,000 life points, that's not difficult to get pushed in. You need some way to protect yourself, and that's why it's good in Necros because they have Valkyrus. But the card isn't worth the hyped price. Now, obviously, a hype price isn't really a price that people are going to go off because, you know, it was like a £3 card. You know, it was pretty awful. I still maintain the opinion that it's not actually that good. But in certain decks that have that kind of protection built in, that you don't have to add in these Scarecrows or these Battle Faders to protect yourself from running a card, then, you know, it works if you have something like Valkyrus. Necros running it is fine because the maximum you really want to run, in my honest opinion, is 2. You don't want to run 3 because 1, you will not be able to activate that final copy unless someone plays some form of life point gain like an Upstart Goblin. But at that point, you're then relying on your opponent activating cards for you to be able to run this counter trap. It's a very slippery slope, in my opinion, and I feel that people need to just take a step back. Loads of people have seen already dying to get Solemn Scolding in their decks. I've asked a few people, that some of my subscribers and just people in Facebook groups, what deck are you running? Oh, I'm running it in like Burning Abyss, or I'm running it in Shadows. And I'm just like, it doesn't work. I'm not going to tell people don't test the card. I'm not saying that, but if you look at it on paper, it's not going to work. Burning Abyss may be able to use it, but I feel that that means you cut the restrictions down for being able to use incredibly powerful cards like Firelake. And I feel that in also Shadows, you have a reason to set cards like El Shadow Fusion so you can really utilize and capitalize on what your opponent's doing in their turn. Because you can counteract it. Maybe you want to summon that window when your opponent, I don't know, a Satel Knight player you're against starts to go Vega, Altair, and then Deneb. You know, you can really stop them, you can really disrupt them. And I would rather do that, to be honest, than a Solemn Scolding, because it's just better. It's less of a cost. It means that you're not losing any form of advantage because you're activating cards that work with your deck. Solemn Scolding is a standalone support card that doesn't give anything back to your deck. It just adds restrictions, and it adds an incredible life point cost that you can only basically feasibly run 2 with no outside interaction. So what do you guys think of the actual card? Do you think this hype is worth it, or do you not think at all? Are there any other decks that Solemn Scolding might work? Let me know down in the comment section below if you think so. So as I said, post down there, like, comment, subscribe, and I should catch you guys later.